Has Samsung just stopped innovating?
Because this is the original Galaxy Fold, while this is the brand new Galaxy Z Fold7. The obvious answer to that question is hell no, because in the span of 6 years between 2019 and 2025, Samsung has probably achieved the biggest glow up in tech history.
So let's just do a quick comparison.
Obviously the differences start on the front, because the original Galaxy Fold has a super skinny and tiny 4.6-inch AMOLED 60Hz 720p display that can barely fit anything on the screen, with bezels that are literally bigger than your mum.
Everything about this front display literally sucks balls, and it's barely bright enough to do anything.
While the Fold 7 has a comparatively huge 6.5-inch AMOLED 1080p plus 120Hz super bright display that just looks like a normal smartphone. Both of these displays have a 21:9 aspect ratio, but it seems like there's more than a 6-year difference between the two. It's absolutely crazy.
And then there's the thickness, because the original Galaxy Fold is actually two different thicknesses on both sides due to the wedge-shaped design of the folding hinge, and it is almost 300 grams. While the Fold 7 is lighter than an S25 Ultra while being around the same thickness as a normal phone, and when it's in your pocket and in your hand when it's closed up, it just looks, feels, and acts like a normal phone.
The Fold 7 is literally half the thickness of the original Galaxy Fold at its thickest end. It's absolutely wild.
But when it's opened up, the Fold 7 doesn't even feel real because of how thin and light it is, while the original Galaxy Fold with its mega crease isn't as pleasant to hold and has trouble staying open, like it's got erectile dysfunction.
In terms of specs, this has a 7.3-inch 60Hz display with a massive notch that actually has two selfie cameras, while this has an 8-inch 120Hz Super AMOLED extremely bright display with a hole punch at the top. Again, it's kind of crazy that these two phones are literally only 6 years apart, and all 6 cameras on the original Galaxy Fold are all straight up dog water by today's standards. While the Z Fold 7 has the same 200 megapixel wide angle sensor as the S25 Ultra, plus a 12 megapixel ultra wide which has autofocus macro capabilities.
Overall, the real innovation here is that the form factor shifts from the Fold 1 to the Fold 7 is absolutely monumental.
Like, the original Galaxy Fold already felt futuristic at the time because it was literally a folding phone, but the Fold 7 just takes that large format foldable form factor and dials it up to 11 by basically making a normal smartphone that just folds in half, which I think was the main intention from day one. But all that being said, some things actually haven't changed that much.
They both start at 12 gigabytes of RAM at the base despite being 6 years apart.
They both still have around the same battery capacity at 4400 mAh, which is really bad for the Fold 7 because every other foldable at the size is almost 1000 mAh more.
And for both of them, the launch price is $2,000 US, so that really has not changed in the past 6 years.
But even despite all that, the Fold 1 to the Fold 7 is an absolutely insane upgrade.